Hello everyone, welcome to part 94 of the Rome to House Julia the Next Generation campaign. And you can see we've got separatist issues with the Senate again, which is why I really want to be a dictator so I don't have to deal with these people. It's not that I'm treating my Roman friends badly, it's just that they seem to be very unhappy about the expansion. Which is like, well, yeah, fair enough, up to you, but still, it's going to come back to bite you in the arse eventually. And speaking of arse, as you can see, the loyalists have it. We will use these fellas once they've recovered their numbers. And let's have a look. We'll get a full fleet going again, as you can see. Ballistas and all that kind of funky good stuff, and that's going to take 4 turns. So that's what we're doing there. Now, for those of you who are not aware, from the last episode, we lost Rome. So there are the separatists there in Rome, and we've got these guys here who have come in very fast because they basically have this massive army plus all the other people in there as well. And we're bringing this army as well up as well. Yes, we're moving them up as well. Up to here so we can essentially attack with 3 armies and reclaim Rome. Not happy there that they've taken that. And this is another army which we're in the process of building. Tingis is a great place to build stuff. So you can see here. Do that. And leave it at that for the moment. Food is okay. So we're doing alright on the food side. And because they've got so many buildings, they're a good point for us to do essentially as a main recruitment area. So we'll probably end up recruiting some more armies here as well. In fact, do we have enough money? No, we don't. So we'll probably end up doing that at some point. But we want to get Rome back as quickly as possible. That will be a last encampment there. So I think once we've got Rome back, we can move some of these armies down here. And then essentially deal with that. Once we've done that, then I'll be a lot happier about that. We're also building up this army here in the edges of France so that we can assist them in pushing into other parts of Caledonia. So you can see a big army, an army and a half in Caledonia. And once we've got that area, then we can push over to the likes of Eblana. Or Eblana. Eblana. And then we'll be in a better position. And then it's just a case of containing the Persians and the Armenians. And then probably dealing with the Parthians at some point as well. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out. No, not worried about that for the moment. We'll see how things go. Aha, okay, what's going on there? Excuse me while I adjust my headset. Armenians, here we go. What are they doing? Wow. Oh, hello.
Our ancestors.
No, I'm not allying with you guys, sorry. So now you can see the 2 armies came out from Africa to make a run at what's it?
We are a mighty people, well versed in the uses of wealth and power. And so
Oh, shut up. So Alexandria, that was it, yeah. So we've got to deal with that. Oh, Persians going for the Libyans. Right, okay, so it looks like we've lost a politician. And a spy. Assassination plot. Okay. Bodyguard killed the assassins. Thank you. Good. Let's have a look. 54%. Really want to be able to do that. Minus 30 public order. 3 per turn. Minus 30. Yeah, that's a real dangerous thing to do. The dictatorship. Now. So we're going to attack him. We don't want to. Let's just build that. That. Break up that and put in a cohort barracks. We're not worried about Calamedunum for the time being. They're probably under attack from Athens. So let's deal with the remainder here. And at least then we can maybe push this army up to take advantage of the attack on the Caledonians there. These guys continue to build. Let's put some more forces in there. Yes, they do. And then we'll put in the remainder of Velites. Like so, and we'll just upgrade him for the latest armor. So in 2 turns we'll have a full army there, which they'll be able to push out from there. We can maybe even put them on the edges here, and then build another army in the same place. Now, Rome. So these guys are going to be charging around the side to this area here. These guys are also now moved in.
Ready for battle.
So we need to take them out of that stance.
We hunger for battle.
Can we get an attack? Yes, we can. I'm having you, Sunshine. And there we go. Mission successful. Rome has been recaptured. Defender of Rome. Hallelujah. So those guys basically are going to stay there, and they are going to... Oh my god, I've got to rebuild everything. Oh, Jesus. Sons of bitches. Just destroyed everything. Ah, those sods. Now those guys are going to be a worry. Where are they going? Not going to there. Now Delminium is a good place. Now, can we raise an army there?
At your command.
Let's do that. As you can see at the moment, we can only create Velites, but we've got a fine cross-section of troops that we can put into Delminium. Just in case these guys decide to stop off and make their presence known. Let's see. What else? So, obviously, army going in there. Obviously with the Athens. Athenians and all that. Now, this guy. Now, let's send him across the water. No, across the water. That way. Screw it. Let's just send him that way. He'll be able to make it around there. Now, Consentia, quite small in comparison. So let's see, because we're also building up these forces in Medlan, and Genua is okay. Okay. Obviously, Medland, best place to build troops. So they'll be fine. At least then we can maintain, we've retained ownership of the Roman Peninsula. A fact that I'm very pleased about. Now we've got a 20 size army. We can send these guys down to Migdol. And at the other end of Africa, let's see, down here in Alexandria, these two guys are standing here in a very ambushy. Let's put them there. And let's take him out of that stance. Move him there. And put him in an ambush as well. So if they move anyway, then we can surprise them. Take these guys out of this and move them in behind in Alexandria so they can at least defend that main capital, which would be advantageous for us. So that way we can then start pushing back. Once we've killed off most of these people here, like this area here and then this area here, then we can probably turn on the Libyans and then just take that entire area. Although I would like to kick the Armenians out of this area first. So I can kick them out of there and then turn around and then spank the Libyans all the way back here. So that's been captured there. Now. Oh heavens, look at that. Yeah, they're a bit too much for a flipping fleet to take. So we're going to move it back on that one. Let's try Ars. So we'll set up a blockade on Ars. Get our Ars blockaded as quickly as possible. So at least then we can deny any kind of resources to the separatists. In the meantime, obviously, we've got this guy up here. I thought I had a army coming down here. So there's some Caledonians, and they're quite small, so they won't give us too many problems. Let's see. Do I not have an army down here?
Ready for orders.
I suppose I do, yeah, actually I do.
That is impossible.
Okay. So we'll just attack that and see what happens, and then get the army in at Ars and let them move over there, which will be a good thing. Now, let's have a look and find out what's next.
Commander.
So that is that army being built. Let's end the turn. Yeah, screw that. Oh, hello.
As all the gods look down on us, they too.
No. Oh, there's some clippity-clop worker there going on. Have to deal with the Athenians at some point. And the Spartans. But the bigger threat to me at the moment is the Armenians. Oh, hello. I wondered what they were planning to do. So they've now decided to take that little bit of territory there at Apollonia. So we shall be taking it back shortly. Oh, you're going somewhere, fellas? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, Caledonians coming to stay again. Wonder what they've got planned for us. No doubt they're up to something. They're up to no good. They're always up to no good, those Caledonians. And so we shall blot them off the map as quickly as possible. More Persians. Faction joins your enemies. Parthia. Lovely. Orangina. Mission issued. Instrument of power. Recruited dignitary. Okay. So what I think we're going to do is, in Rome, we shall recruit a dignitary. Patrician. Florus, Satronius, Ambustus. Satronius.
How can I serve Rome?
Fine fellow.
Commander? What do you wish of me?
And he can't do anything at the moment, so he's stuck there for the moment. Now that we've got a problem here, let's see, because these guys are in Delminium and they need to be improved. And now,
Ready for battle.
let's upgrade these guys. But also, let's recruit them into the army.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
I flipping well hope so, mate. And we've just got standard legionary cavalry. And then Eagle cohorts or Evocati. Let's go for some Eagles. And then obviously we'll move in with the rest there. And could we take this guy here?
Commander?
We can upgrade all of this as well. And if we move him over to here, and into there, like that, then he will be able to then go to the assistance of Apollonia and throw the Armenians out. So, let's see here. Let's get Migdol back. There we go. Hello, Migdol. Goodbye, Migdol. So there we go. Another guy's got an increase in rank, which is great. Let's do that now.
As your campaign progresses...
Shut up.
At your command.
So here is... Let's see. So... non-mercenary units, good. Good morale. Master Smith, good.
Ready for battle.
We're going to upgrade the armor on as many of those as we can.
Ready for orders.
And Migdol is pretty good. So we don't have to worry too much about Migdol right now.
Ready for battle.
We will move these guys back up to Tingis once we've completed that area. And then push them there. Now let's see here, because they have buggered off basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these guys out and move them there. There we go. And we're going to do that. Stab them in the gizzards. And then we're going to take this guy out of that. Move him up to here. And then put him back into ambush mode again.
At your command.
So you can see we're just demolishing stuff in Parationian and giving us at least more options to build more stuff in that regard and go from there. So obviously you can see now we are pushing back against these guys from both directions. And obviously we've thrown them out of there. Now, my primary concern right now
Ready for battle.
is the lack of armies to take back Spain. But
Ready for orders.
those guys in Migdol could be the answer. I'm not sure. Not sure at all, because I would like to capture that area back if possible. I mean,
Fleet reporting.
let's see. Yeah, that looks good.
Ready for orders. Fleet report. The ship cannot go there. Not into those waters.
Okay, well, there you go. It's all ship-based stuff. Can they...
The ship cannot go there.
Okay, well, let's just leave them as a fleet, and ours is back to normal. So we now own our arse again. So let's see, because now these are here, they're not going anywhere, but we can then use them to sort of piggyback, jump off each one, and do that. So let's see. This is still a point of concern. So these guys here
Ready for orders.
are being built and will be completed soon enough. But, you know what I'm thinking? Let's bring these guys here down to Brundisium and then maybe send them across there. They can come across here, jump onto this land, and then attack Apollonia from that side. Then we can get the Armenians out of there, which will be nice, and then start sort of dealing with areas around here. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out, obviously. Now, up here, we have
At your
the
command.
gentleman freezing his butt off. So let's send him to Eberkan and murder them all. There we go. So this place now can be flattened in favour of what we want. So that's all looking good. And as you can see, we're starting to reclaim this area. We still haven't claimed that from the separatists yet, but we might send them back down depending on where their separatist army is located. But I mean, you know, you've obviously got this army here, which is a big one.
We hunger for battle.
Obviously, we're slightly bigger, but I don't want to sort of overstretch myself in that regard. These guys are still building up as a second army to assist in the overrun of the Caledonians, and obviously to try and take Calamodunum back. Not sure what to do about the guys in Migdol, whether or not to move them up there and finish off that, or I don't know. See, I'm wondering if it's worth. No, let's deal with the separatists first. Deal with these guys first, and then I'll worry about the Libyans after that. Because then we can just turn on the Libyans and take the rest of their country. This guy will then move down and start taking out some of these guys. Their small little armies that they've got remaining. And essentially break the back of that challenge there for them. That's the general direction that we're looking to go. Oh, and somebody's got a skill. Because of course they have. Let's have a look. Household. Having children. Morale. I like morale. Charge bonus. Oh, there we go. Melee skill. Plus 2 morale and says cunning and gravitas, zeal and gravitas, authority and gravitas. Let's go with that one. Okay, so it's just a matter of what happens now, I guess.
Can you not attack these folk? Your bravery is what
No, go away. I'm not interested in sacking Persia right now. I have enough on my mind with the Senate. Ever so slightly annoying. There's a time and a place for everything, apparently. Some people think that, some people do not. What are you doing? Why are you waiting? Oh, it's the Armenians. We're waiting for the Armenians to do something. Because they always seem to. Caledonians sniffing around. Eblana, which is obviously over in Ireland, but won't be theirs for much longer.
I propose a simple treaty between
Oh, not a chance. I'm going to attack you after I've dealt with these loyalists anyway, so there's no way you're getting a non-aggression pact. Invasion force has landed. Where? Where? Oh, really? Okay. An invasion force. How lovely. Thank you, invasion force, you bunch of dicks.
Ready for orders.
Let's upgrade all of these guys with their armor. And then we can go and attack them. And we can murder all of them. And see what loyalty has done for you now. See, I wouldn't mind if the flipping Senate were in it for the sake of the people, but they're not. They're in it for the sake of themselves, if you look at the history. They're basically just there to
At your command.
pad their own pockets. And where does that sound familiar? I know. Mad, isn't it?
Orders. Let them cower
Let's
before
deal with these.
God.
Oh, heavens. Where have they got reinforcements from? Let's pull back.
Disengage. Commander.
Let's move him back to there. We'll have to get another army over there as well. Which will be this army here. After they've dealt with the Senate loyalists. In the meantime, this fine fellow is on his way to Brundisium. And then
On the move.
across the water.
Blockading.
We'll then blockade him while this fella here,
Ready for orders.
or whoever's coming down this side here,
Yes.
there we go.
You have further orders.
We'll bring these guys all the way down to there. And let's get all these guys upgraded as well. Additional armor. As you can see here. Level 2 armor, level 2 shields. Making them infinitely tougher than current. Let's have a look at these guys. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Ready for orders. Get the blockade.
So we'll just blockade them in a second. Now,
At your command.
my only concern is if these guys jump in at the same time, but we'll see. If I need to create a new army, I will. Let's see. So we're going to keep these guys in this city. We're going to give them some Praetorian cavalry to play with as well.
Good life.
And can we raise another army like that?
Ready for orders.
And then
Come, fight for Rome.
build more. Oh, look at that. 5 of them. And then more Praetorian Guard. So we've got 2 armies being built in Alexandria. All recruited. Lovely stuff.
Ready for battle.
Let's send these guys down to Tingis,
Men,
across to Garidia, or Gadira, and then we'll use them to take these remaining areas in Spain. And then we can sort of at least get them out of that area and then bring them back down and then start pushing in this direction. We need to deal with that because Pergamon could end up being attacked. I don't know. But we need to, either way, we still need to deal with it. So let's end the turn and see what happens. Do the skills. Melee defense skill, melee attack. Yes, we're having that. Do like the melee attack improvements. They definitely do help. There's definitely something afoot. Something going on. Oh, the German Confederation are having a little bit of attrition out there in the sea. Understandable. Getting your feet wet, not a good thing. But never mind. We can't supervise them all the time. Armenians now. What are they planning? Oh, they've come to see Epidamnos. Damn it. Yeah, these guys are going to die. Wow, they're attacking Athens. Holy shit. That's really not good. Oh, look. What do you know? They're running away. Who would have expected that? Hello, boys. Come for a punch-up. Apparently not, it would seem. When the punch-up comes to them, they decide to run away like frightened mules. Oh, we can't trade with the Bastani anymore. We got to raise a fleet. Okay, army's been destroyed. Garrison army there. I am well aware of it. So, let's send this little friend down to say hello. Oh no, you've lost your entire army. Isn't that sad? Revenge is a dish served very, very cold. We'll see you next time, boys and girls.